late again. I'm actually 14 weeks and 5 days today, but there was a very, very, very good reason why I was late, and I will explain that momentarily. Actually, I'm filming in what is soon to be the baby's nursery. I know you can't see much right now, but it is full of construction material and just a bunch of junk because we actually just bought this house. We moved in December, and we bought the house as a foreclosure, and we decided to gut it ourselves and redo the whole thing to save the money. It was a huge project that took us about 6 months to do, but we ended up saving a lot of money. But we had all these extra construction materials, and we had to put them somewhere, and since this room wasn't anything and I wasn't pregnant at the time, this became our construction storage area. So my lovely boyfriend, his main project right now is clearing out this room and getting it ready for the baby. And actually, we're going to go pick out paint colors today. So anyways, this week has been, and sorry, I'm going to start crying because it's been a really bad week, but it's actually been a really good week too, because on Monday, I actually found out the gender of our baby. I was only 13 weeks and something when I found out, and I know that seems very early. And how I found out was that I had that test done. It's called the panorama test, and it's a brand new test that they test for. It's a blood test that they test for chromosomal abnormalities. And since the sex is also a chromosome, it determines the sex of the baby. It's 100% foolproof, it's 100% accurate. It's actually more accurate than ultrasounds because obviously ultrasounds can be read wrong. Sorry, I'm sitting on my ankles here, it really hurts. And I was going to wait until our ultrasound at 16 weeks, but I couldn't wait. So one day, on Monday, I just decided to call. I didn't think the results were going to be in, but I just called, and then they're like, oh yeah, the results are in, blah, 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 but I can't read them to you. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't read them to me? Get someone on the phone that can read them to me. She's like, I got to get a nurse, and then they kept me on hold for a half an hour. And during that half an hour, I knew the results were back. I was just waiting to get someone to read them to me, and I was freaking out, and then finally they read them to me, and she said she went through all the different chromosomes. Everything came back extremely low risk, so that was good. And then she said the sex of the baby. I'm not going to tell you guys right now. I'm actually going to do a gender reveal video, but the main purpose of this video is to tell you what happened this week. I'm going to start crying. So this week was the best week followed by the worst week. Well, okay, that doesn't sound right. Okay, this week had the best moment in my pregnancy and then the worst moment in my pregnancy, within 2 days of each other. So Monday I found out the gender, and then Wednesday, which I was actually when I turned 14 weeks exactly, I've been, I was on my way to work, and I was on my way to work, and I was late, and then I got all the way to the highway, and I realized I forgot my phone. And I'm the type of person that if I'm not early, I think I'm late, and I'm always a half an hour to work or early to work every day, so I freak out. And then with my pregnancy emotions, I've just been flipping out lately. I've just been stressed and freaking out, and it's been really bad. But anyways, so I had to turn back or go all the way back home to get my phone. So at this point, I was very, very late. So then I get back on the road, and I'm rushing. And I go the route that I go to work every day. And a woman kind of cut me off and then slammed on the brakes. And then I slammed into the back of her, and I totaled my car. And I didn't have my seatbelt on, and the woman I hit was 8 weeks pregnant as well. And I don't know, I just feel really bad about it. I I don't know, like, I wasn't hurt or anything, and the woman wasn't hurt. My car is. Oh my god, I feel awful, but, like, and I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because I got some really bad advice from a friend that said, don't wear your seatbelt during pregnancy because you can squish the baby. And I found out later that day when I went to the hospital that that's very false. You absolutely need to wear your seatbelt because if you're ejected out of a car, you know, there's no chance of anybody living, pretty much. And, like, it was really, I impacted her probably going about 20 miles an hour. My airbags didn't go off, but my car was totaled. Luckily, the other woman's car had no damage, just pretty much a dent on the bumper. I don't know how. And the only thing that happened to me is like my whole body went forward and I slammed my knee into my steering column. But today, I mean, I didn't break it. It had a small bruise on it, and today it's completely fine. And thinking about it, I know that there was somebody watching over me because, I mean, if you see my car, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And I just feel really bad because I put our baby in... God, I'm sorry. I put our baby at risk, and I don't know. But someone was definitely watching over us. And I'm wearing my seatbelt now. But, sorry, it's really hard to talk about because I feel really awful about what happened. Anyways, we went to the hospital, and, I had, like, an emergency ultrasound, and everything was fine. I mean, the baby's fine, completely fine, there was no trauma, and what's weird is usually whenever you get into an accident and it's that much force, your head goes back and then forward like you have a flashlight, and that didn't happen to me. My whole body went forward and my whole body went back, and like that's why I hit my knee, and I don't know how I walked away with no injuries, and I really think that someone was watching over us. So yeah, it was a pretty bad week. Now I have to get a new car, and the other weird thing about it is, so my car is not very safe, the one that I had, and I had been stressing that I needed to get a new car, but unfortunately I was upside down on it because the value was less than what I owed. And I was upside down on it, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I just didn't want to deal with it because I didn't want to have to deal with getting a new car and the expenses, and I actually have gap insurance now, so they're going to pay my car off of the insurance, and I'm going to start fresh. It's really weird that this happened. I don't know. I don't want to say it happened for a reason because I just don't like to think that something like that bad is meant to happen, but I don't know. It's forced me to deal with the issue of getting a safer car for my baby and me, and I don't know. I'm replaying it in my head over and over, and I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I can't even say it. So yeah, it was a really bad week. I feel really awful. The woman that I hit, she was pregnant, but she's fine. I found out that she's fine. She was 8 weeks pregnant. And everything's fine with her, thank God. I don't know if I could ever forgive myself. Anyways, I don't know, like, it seems like talking about anything else right now just doesn't seem right, I don't know. But anyways, that's what's going on. The main symptom this week has been my back just really, really, really hurting really bad. I have to bring a heating pad to work because it seems like it's directly, it's all my right side, and that's the rib that has been pushed out. My stomach has definitely grown this week substantially, I feel. Anyways, I don't know. That's all I can talk about right now. I did buy a bunch of stuff for the baby because we found out the gender. and I'm going to do a gender reveal video soon when I can muster up the energy and not cry. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully next week will be better. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing great. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.